In the silence of an abandoned garage, a giant slept, a 1969 Camaro, its metal skin rusted, its heart long cold. Tiny figures moved beneath it. The Gearlings, miniature engineers with hearts of steel. Captain Pip stood upon the massive tire, a thimble for a megaphone in his hand. "This is the Iron Stallion," he said, "and tonight we wake the beast." Inside a hollow socket wrench, lead engineer Trix spread a napkin covered in charcoal lines. Her blueprint, a dream of cranes, pulleys, and paperclip girders. Around her, the team studied, planned, and calculated. "Everything depends on precision," she whispered. "If we fail, the stallion stays dead." High above the oil-stained floor, Gearlings climbed their colorful cranes, towers made from toy blocks and watch gears. Each brick, each rope, each knot mattered. They worked as one, pulling the massive crescent wrench into the air, their breath held as it swung dangerously close to the metal giant. Then, a click, a thud, and the wrench locked into place. The first heartbeat of revival. The spark plugs were monuments of steel and grime, towering like ancient obelisks. Jax, the demolition specialist, climbed the scaffolding, his tools gleaming in the dim light. He pressed the pick into the rusted seam. The crew below powered the drill. A crack split the silence, loud as thunder. The old plug broke free. The first breath of electricity had returned. The air filter was a world of its own. A paper labyrinth filled with drifting dust and silence. Captain Pip and Trix led their team through its pleated valleys, headlamps cutting through the darkness. There, a dead beetle, the size of a tank, blocking the airway. With paper clips and teamwork, they rolled it aside. The Iron Stallion could breathe again. Then came disaster. A crack. A hiss. A flood. Oil burst from the hose, turning the floor into a black sea. Gearlings shouted, slipping, pulling their friends from the slick. Kira screamed orders, "Hold the line," as a soda straw became a dam. They fought the flood and won. Barely. The battle moved inside. The seats, vast canyons of cracked leather. Silas and his textile team stitched the tiers with rope-thick thread, brushing away years of dust and human crumbs. Under soft light, the black leather gleamed again. "Not repair," Silas said quietly. "Restoration." At last, one challenge remained. The final bolt. Pip climbed atop the wooden plank, using a stack of dimes as a fulcrum. The team hammered in rhythm, every strike echoing through the garage. The wrench groaned, the plank bent, and then, click, locked. The Iron Stallion's heart was whole again. "Clear the car," Pip shouted. The Gearlings ran for cover behind bottle caps as shields. Pip and Jack stood by the wire, trembling with anticipation. 3, 2, 1. Engage. The world exploded. Smoke, fire, vibration. The Iron Stallion roared to life. To the Gearlings, it was like waking a god. When the rumble finally calmed, they stood in silence. The Camaro gleamed beneath the golden light of sunset, a monster reborn. Pip and Trix stood side by side, oil-stained and proud. "The stallion rides again," Pip said softly. Trix smiled. "Tomorrow, we start on the lawnmower." And as the sun dipped low, the tiny heroes of iron and oil watched their greatest creation breathe once more.